In my early 20s, I was a big Bob Marley fan, so I went to Jamaica to hang out with the Rasta man. Two mates joined me on my spiritual quest, 'cause we'd heard the herbal gear there was by far and away the best. After a hellish journey, our throats were rather dry, so we had some cocktails at the bar, before looking for the means to get high. We didn't ken who to ask who could supply us with the dope, so we decided to take a walk outside to see what we could rope. Some pontificating twat warned us about the danger of digressing from the beaten path or waltzing off with any stranger. So we took 2 steps outside the hotel and were met by a Rasta man who wanted to show us Mick Jagger's house. So we said, aye, let's have a scan. So he walked us down the road and into this open field. Uh-oh, there's trouble here, I thought. We have just been reeled. So to try and get him on our side, I thought I'd get to the point. I said, hey man, do you ken where we can score some grass for a joint? But that was the very words that he'd been waiting to hear. So he took all our money off us and said, dinna fear. As a guarantee, he left behind his top that you wouldn't pay tuppence for in your local charity shop. As we were waiting there, we thought we'd been had. But as we were still alive, it wasn't all that bad. But what do you ken? He'd come back in a flash. And he wasn't shy in coming forward to help us smoke our hash. We got on well with the Rasta man. He was a genuine geezer. He wanted to ken if Scotland really was as cold as a freezer. We told him that it was and that we'd rather live there, as long as we could afford better clothes than his to wear. So after getting totally mashed, we floated back to the hotel, still totally unaware that that night would be a living hell. 'Cause one of the waiters at dinner offered to take us to a trendy club. Of course we had to say aye, 'cause we love a good bit of dub. So I put on my Old Spice aftershave, 'cause I love to make an impact. It turns out I was just grateful to escape with my face intact. 'Cause the club was in the middle of nowhere. It was a severely dodgy looking place. And when I got inside, I wished I wasn't so out of my face. 'Cause 3 naked birds were up on the stage. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. They were grooving away to O Carolina, and 2 of them were peeing. One was shoving a Coke can into her private parts, and another was striking a match and lighting up her farts. I was young and naive. I just wanted to go home. My mates both agreed, but the waiter was playing a game. He had went and left us in the club for hell. I thought I'd shat myself, 'cause something began to smell. I then realised how white we were. No one else was even close. It was as if the place was haunted by 3 nervous Scottish ghosts. We then waited at the bar for our so-called guide. With our fluorescent skin colour, we couldn't exactly hide. Then a scary psycho with a nasty look in his eye started coming over to us. We thought our end was nigh. Things got even worse when he started giving me some flack just because I said no to his offer of crack. I didn't ken if he was a drug dealer or a performer's pimp. It wouldn't have mattered, for either one would have made my willy limp. 'Cause the thought of trying to satisfy an O Carolina dancing chick made me feel like I've got a peanut for a dick. 'Cause by the time the waiter returned with a huge smile upon his face, the 3 of us looked like we had been sprayed with mace. We begged him to get a taxi, saying this club wasn't our scene. We prefer a club where the girls aren't quite so keen. For the rest of the holiday, we didn't venture outside after dark, even though we'd been reassured that their pussies didn't bite as bad as they bark. 'Cause honestly, the things we saw you wouldn't believe. Surely their vaginas must have been numb. But the mere objects they shove up there, apparently, the harder they come.